With the recent events on the part of the Popocatépetl volcano, we want to present an article of a volcanic eruption in La Palma. Volcanic eruption in La Palma. Why did it happen and how long will it last? Resident of the Spanish land, we are aware this day could come, and science has been constantly following the tremors has process of the event that could go for weeks and even months. Around 5,000 people were evacuated from their homes this weekend after volcano eruption on the Spanish island of La Palma, part of the Canary Island of the northern coast of Africa. The event has been widely anticipated following dozens of tremors in the space of a week. Residents also knew some things like this could happen because the entire archipelago is volcanic in origin and activity continues to be recorded in the area. There was another eruption in La Palma in 1971, as well as submarine eruption of the island of El Hierro in 2011. A series of small tremors began to take place on September 11 in southwestern La Palma, under a mountain range known as Cumbre Vieja, leading science to believe there could be magma pulsing under the surface of the Earth. The seismic activity gradually migrated to the surface, as the first earthquakes were recorded at a depth of 20 kilometers, but in the last 2 days there were fed only 100 meters on the ground. And another thing that magma was forcing its way up the area but experienced surface displacement, with a cumulative vertical uplift of 15 centimeters on Sunday.
According to the National Geographic Institute, AGN, the latest earthquakes might have contained nearly 7,000 low-intensity tremors. The current activity's height, intensity, and has already released more energy in a few days. That was the 2011 underwater eruption of El Hierro, released in 2 months, said AGN directors for the Canaries Maria Jose Blanco. The island of La Palma is very young in geological terms, just around 2 million years old, although it began forming underwater 4 million years ago. But there are two clearly differentiated areas of the island. The north is older and more solid, while the south is younger and still forming. The magma continues to expand the island land surface on its southern side. All the volcanic eruptions of recent centuries have taken place in the south. San Juan in 1949 and Tenegia in 1971. Eruptions in the Canary Islands tend to take the form of fissures, the air cracks open, and lava gases and other matter starts to come out from several points along it. David Calvo from the Canary Islands Volcanology Institute and Volcan explained that these fissures eruptions are known as racimadas. In Spanish, we be counted here for now, but there could be more in the coming hours, while others might die down. He said, "I would be normal to see more points generally running along a line. As the eruptions under a mature phase, some of these fissures should be lose energy and get blocked, and at that point a lava will be come out a single opening. That is what happened with Tenegia in 1971.
That is what happened with Tenegia in 1971 and more recently during the underwater eruption of El Hierro. The scientific community has had measuring stations in the area for years, run by NGN, the Geology and Mine Institute, local university, and in Volcan. That is what's perfectly possible to measure the Earth's current swarm and the ground uplift that preceded the eruption. In the recent days, a team of scientists has been broken with additional equipment to analyze the event. The European Union Earth Observation Satellite Program Copernicus also helped determine the surface deformation, and the central government of Spain sent support aircraft to the Carneles to monitor the volcano activity. Historical precedent and volcanic activity in the area suggests it could last several weeks, perhaps even months. The submarine eruption of Tagoro off the inland of El Hierro lasted 5 months, and the 1971 eruption of Teguía was activity for over 3 weeks. But it is still too early to know how this latest eruption will develop, how much energy will be released through its various vents, or how many cubic meters of lava are pursuing to head out.